What you guys think of the mustachio? What's going on, guys? Matt Stachio. Change my name to Matt Stachio or keep it as Matty? Let me know in the comments below. But first, I want to give a shout out to my local archery shop here, Adventures Archery. They're a mom and pop archery shop in Tampa and Lakeland, Florida. This is their shop. These are their products I review for you guys, so you guys get as most information as you can before you guys go balling out. Also, hat of the week is brought to you by Drawman Outdoors. Okay, these guys are super cool, have a ton of cool hats. I see that you guys ask where I get my hats. I will list their link in the top of the description below. But like I said, Drawman Outdoors, they have all sorts of models, colors, pretty much anything that will fit any outfit that you have in your mama's closet. But that's all my sponsors I gotta let you know about. Let's get to it. So by the time you're watching this video, it's probably not going to be breaking news, but Hoyt has released a 2019 bow in 2018. It is the Hoyt Nitrux. It's supposed to replace the powermax, which wasn't a bad bow, but also wasn't my favorite bow. But I'll get into my opinions about this guy real quick after I tell you about these specs. So the first question everyone asks about this guy is, what is the feet per second? Feet per second is 300, IBO rating is 333 feet per second. RTS is about 310-ish. I got 309 out of this guy with my setup. Your axle to axle is 31 inches. Brace height 6.5 inches. Your cam options are cam 2 and cam 3. Cam 2 is 24 to 27 inch draw lengths. Cam 3 is 27 to 30 inch draw length. The overall bow weighs 4.1 pounds. And then your limb weight options come anywhere from 30 to 70 pounds in 10-pound increments. And then color wise, you get black, Realtree Edge, QU, which is what I'm holding in my hand right now, Sitka Subalpine, and then Under Armour Baron. And then this bow is coming in, MSRP is $950, but you can probably get it at $850 depending on your shop you're going with. But that is all the specs on it. Now let's get into the new stuff. So Hoyt kind of pretty much redesigned the powermax. It's got the similar riser build as a powermax, but there's some new features that I really like in this guy. And we'll start with the cams. I really like these cams. They roll super smooth. I'll get into my opinions about it later. But they gave you the new Nitrux cams. Like I said, you have a cam 2 and a 3 option. To adjust your draw length, you don't need a bow press whatsoever. All you have to do is adjust the star Allen keys right here, and then you have a draw stop at the top right up here as well. Don't need a bow press whatsoever, like I just said. So that's a very good convenience. They added a lot of dampening to this guy as well. You have a limb dampener in the top and the bottom. Also in the limb pockets, you have two little dampening pills, top and bottom as well. And then you also have a new upgraded string suppressor, which I think made a big difference between the powermax and this guy. So it's a very quiet bow. They also changed up the roller guard, same roller guard that they have on the Hyperforce and the Redworks, because this cam system is pretty close to the ZT cam system, where the cams take out most of your torque. So they do not need a flexing roller guard on this guy. You also get the new exact grip that comes on the Redworks and the Hyperforce. Through all my customers this year, everyone's told me that Hoyt has the best grip for 2018/19, and you get this same grip that's on the flagship bows. So I'm sure a lot of you guys will like it. I'm assuming you can change out the grip and use side plates, but I'm not 100% sure. I haven't tried it. But if you find out, let me know in the comments below. Also, you get aluminum limb pockets instead of plastic ones like some of the other mid-grade bows. which is a big upgrade as far as durability. So I really like how they did that. But that is pretty much all the new upgrades to it. And here's Mustachio's opinions. So earlier in the summer, I was able to demo this guy for about an hour and a half, and I went into the mindset that it was going to shoot just like the powermax, which wasn't my favorite, but also wasn't a bad bow. So I kind of thought there would be some hand shock, some noise, stuff like that. But I shot a bare naked bow, and I was very impressed. The cam cycle is probably what blew me away the most. It was one of the smoothest cam cycles I've ever drawn for 2018 and now 19. So I really like that. And I was shooting it at 70 pounds, 29 inches. It was very smooth from dead stop to all the way till I get to the valley. And then the valley's really nice as well. It's got limb-driven cable stops, rock solid when you have it tuned correctly, and you can really relax and you can really sink into that valley. It's not shallow like it wants to jump you if you let up at all. You can get very comfortable and relax, hold it for a long time, and take your time on taking that shot. Next thing that kind of blew me away was just how quiet it was. You know, like I said, I was shooting bare naked bow. I was shooting I think a gold tip hunter that's kind of a middle of the road as far as weight wise, so it wasn't like I was cheating with a heavy arrow, and it was very quiet. What I would probably do is put a front and a rear, probably 6 and an 8 inch, some kind of dampening stabilizer, maybe like the Trophy Ridge ones, something that's light, because it's got a little bit of a bottom pull to it, but not a whole lot. So what I would probably do, shoot a heavy sight, maybe like a HHA, Spot Hog, Excel, something like that. Put a bee stinger or a Trophy Ridge on, but only have probably 1 ounce plates on the front and the rear, and mainly focus on dampening, and that can really take out a lot of the hand shock. And there's almost no noise to it. There's a little bit of noise, but that can be minimized as well with some good stabilizers. If you want to shoot a heavy arrow, that'll take a lot of the noise and hand shock out as well. But talking about balance, this brings into my next option. It's pretty balanced for, look at that, I can balance it perfectly right there. Now it's sinking. But like I said, as you can see right there, it's pretty balanced as it is. So it's very comfortable. I don't want to have to really torque my hand any way to try and get that bow to balance out well. So I think Hoyt did a very good job of that as well. In my opinion, it's a little on the pricey end for a mid-grade bow, and that's where they're kind of directing it at. You know, like I said, you know, that $850 to $950 price range. If, you know, you're counting down to the pennies of how much you can spend, you can probably walk out the door easily under $1,000, probably around that $950-ish price range, depending on what kind of accessories you go with. And that's just kind of getting you out the door and getting in the woods type deal. Now, obviously, you know, the fancier accessories you get, the higher the price will go. Goodness gracious. But like I said, it's a great bow, whether you're in the market for a new bow, in the market for a flagship bow, a mid-grade bow, or a very low-end bow. I think you guys need to shoot this. I think you guys will really like it, be very impressed with it, and I look forward to showing this to a lot of customers and hearing their opinions about it. So let me know what you guys think of this bow if you have shot the bow in the comments below. Like it if you like this video. I will not like you if you hit the thumbs down button, but comment on what you want to see in the next video. Share it with your friends. Let them see this gorgeous stash right here. Should I curl it up like that? Let me know in the comments. But subscribe and join the chase.